should be a good day. We're on level 5 with all the vehicles. I gotta go up to level 8. Okay, so I just came into their room. It's an inside cabin, that's fine. And it's a 4-berth room. Let's see, bathroom. So, basic bathroom, shower, perfect. And it has British plugs. So I'm glad I brought my other adapter. And, okay, then there's European ones over here. So it has both. And it looks like it has USB, I'm guessing. So that's good news. Okay, I'll get unpacked here and then go down and see if I can get that C Club pass and check out the food options. So welcome aboard. Okay, so we're starting our journey, pulling out of port here. Checked on the C Club pass. Those were sold out. It was 98 euros or pounds, I don't know, but apparently you got to book them. When you book your tickets, suggestion is to book that. So maybe next time if I take this crossing, so I'll just pick up food in the restaurants and snack bars, whatever. Tried to get up, I'm on level 8 right now, which is where my cabin is. And there's 9 and a 10, but the stairs aren't open to go up top yet. Not sure if I can get up top tonight or not. Not that I'd be able to see much. So before heading down to dinner, I figured I'd go through the TV selection, and they've got good selection. They've got live TV from the UK and France. They've got video on demand, animation stuff for kids, live radio, and you can track the ship on the on a channel as well. So that's decent. And yeah, I checked the C Club. They got the C Club price up there, and that is 98 euro. It's interesting. The ship is on UK time, but everything on board is done in euros. So just a little different. And my cabin is like literally 2 doors from the bar and the cheaper of the 2 restaurants on board. So I think I'll go and find some food and then settle in for the evening. I don't really need to go up top and see a bunch of blackness. I'll check out the upper level tomorrow morning when it's a little brighter out. So I just had a pretty good dinner. It was roast chicken with rice and a carbonara sauce, and it was very tasty. Best ferry food I've had. Not that the bar is set very high for that, but it was very good. Also had the chocolate pudding or mousse for dessert, and it didn't look like you got a lot, but it was very rich. So don't be surprised. And a little apple juice. It's like 19 euro 25. Typical ferry prices, but it wasn't bad at all. I stopped into the gift shop, and they've got the usual, perfumes and Legos and things like that. I did pick up a book. Book on Enzo, so I'll add that to the collection of books I haven't read yet and try to get through them in the next 10 years. So I'm gonna hang out here in the room and watch, I think, The Big Lebowski. That looks like a good choice on the TV for tonight. And then See you guys in the morning. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning and it's pretty empty in here. It's American football on TV. Got to bed about midnight and woke up a little while ago. Just decided I needed a little walk around the ship. So this was down near the information desk is down there. I don't know if I can get outside. So the green staircase is how I get up top. Looks like the purple and the yellow one would also get me up to level 9. This is the 8th floor, but you can't go up from here. So I think I'm right here. Oh. Here are the green stairs. Yeah, they've still got the upstairs blocked off. I think I just may go sit down and relax a little bit out here. Well, still sitting out here in the bar area of level 8. My room is that way. I don't know if you can see the 838 to 857 sign, but it's just down that corridor. I'm at 840, so like I said, it's literally 2 doors down that little corridor. But yeah, I just woke up and the room felt a little bit stuffy. Just didn't feel like laying down and going back to bed, so not really sure I want to walk around the ship. That would be kind of weird, I think. When I was down in just walking back that way, saw a couple people laying on the couches sleeping, so I'll just hang out here till I get tired enough to go back in the room and try sleeping some more. I don't know if you can see way off there. This looks like another ship. Straight off, just a row of lights on the horizon. So I'll hang out here and watch. Looks like New York, whoever, and maybe the Philadelphia Eagles playing a game there. And playing some solitaire on my phone. So I'll just chill here for a bit. It's always interesting to see how the night crew works on a ship like this. There was one of the crew just walked by and had to do one of the little stations at the corner there. He'll probably put his badge on the button to show that he's going around checking all the different corners of the ship. It's about 4:30 in the morning right now. So I've had nights in the bus where I woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't get back to sleep for a while. So it's not unusual. I seem to get my best sleep from like 5 or 6 in the morning till 8. So we'll see how this goes. I also didn't get a big walk in yesterday because I was the park up at the petrol station didn't really give me a chance to walk, and just getting down to the port and stuff, so probably didn't get the normal, or I did not get the normal amount of exercise I normally do, so probably don't need a lot of sleep. Plus the usual, unusual, or the bed's comfortable, but it's not mine. So I'll just hang out here, play some more solitaire, wait for the sun to come up, and grab some breakfast. It's about 20 past 5, and cleaning crew just came through with a vacuum cleaner and rearranging all the seats and stuff. So morning activity is starting a little bit. Sunrise, I think, is a little bit after 7. So I might try to go back to the room and try to get a little more sleep. We'll see. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, about 7:30. Did get a little bit more sleep last night after I came back into the cabin. According to our little sea chart, we are right here. So we've made it from Portsmouth down to there overnight. And then we still have all of this, I think it's down here, is Bilbao. Also discovered that one of the light switches turns on the window, I guess we'll call it. So the overhead light and the window. Be kind of nice if just the window turned on, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go up on deck and see if I can get up on top. The ship is moving around a little bit, side to side. It's been rocking back and forth all night. So go see what the weather looks like outside. So I'll see you up on deck. Okay, up on deck 10. And the sea does look calm, but we are rocking back and forth a bit. So we're somewhere in this area. So you can also get it from Ireland and come all the way down to Spain. Little hopscotch area back here. I did check with the crew member standing there, and he did say it's that the top is open all night, just kind of weather dependent. Nice view out the back. So, pro tip, it's a little bit chilly out here, but if you want a warm spot, it's right back here. Just behind the exhaust stacks. Not only is it a little less windy, but it's also probably 10 or 15 degrees Fahrenheit warmer right here. So just a little friendly tip from Seagoing Dave. On level 10, head down to level 9 here. Oh yeah, the water leak on the bus. So I didn't mention it to anybody. Like I said, as you know, I was one of the last 2 on the ship, and the area they parked me in, I was tight to a railing on the left side, which is where the leak is anyway, so nobody's walking down there. And the surface they parked me on was a rough black surface, so like an undercoating almost. So it wasn't just the plain bare metal, smooth metal surface that would get slippery with water. So I just didn't mention it. So it should not be a problem. One of these days I should just put a little bucket underneath and measure how much water actually drips. I think last time I looked at it, it's like 1 drip every 10 or 15 seconds. So I could probably figure that out looking on the web, but it just looks, I think it looks worse than it is, but I do need to address it. So one of these days when the water level is, or I can drain the tanks and then put some more goop or something. I've got some JB Weld wet epoxy that works specifically with water, so I might have to reseal that fitting just to eliminate that drip. So I'm trying to play with some files on the PC. Did the Insta360 and it didn't, I'm not sure what happened. It gave me the 3 files, but it won't edit it. So I'm trying to change the extension on one of the files from the INSV to an MP4 to see if I can just edit it manually. But couldn't do it through properties, so I gotta come down to DOS level and dust off the old brain cells and remember some of these DOS commands and just play with the file types down here. So hopefully I can recover that file, and at least part of it, and get the footage of driving onto the ferry, because I don't have that currently. It's hopefully it's here and I can play with it. Wish me luck.